the Rath of Jones Turner. I'll lose like you've never seen me lose before.
Jones? Jones? You're finished. Submarine Royd. Attack his life points directly. No. No! Oh. This whole war's getting out of control.
Tech points on everything.
The organization of the plot is winning.
The hell?
Sorry, What the heck? Hugo? Draco? What are you doing out here? I thought you were staying back at the ship. Well, look, I snuck off board because I came here for my own reasons. I came here to try and rematch minds, didn't you?
Yes.
No, honestly, I swear. Oh really? Then why else are you out here? Like I said, I came off here to aid you guys because I have my own reasons.
Those reasons are being
Sounds like
refighting.
rematching minds
Rematch.
to me. Seriously, Draco, did he really get in your head that much?
Evidently, yes.
He's not in my head, okay? You know what? I don't have time for this. I gotta look for Jones. Wait, what?
Minus was his first loss in the
Lost
series,
him?
not counting Hugo.
Sorta. We got separated. Long story. You better look for him. You know how incompetent he is. This way. Hey, wait up!
Let's see how hard this man can fall on his face. I say, why did we bring him? But we know why we brought him. Money. All I know about this episode is the fact that Wilfredo hates it, which means he's giving it his sign of approval. What else? It also means, apparently Jones Turner destroys the universe. Okay? Yeah, that's a reaction. I think that's the only way he could fuck up more. I just realized that the frickin' fusion GBO looks like a Haxorus. It's GRO, actually. Great Recycled One or something. Rath of Jones Turner. I think that's wrote the W, but I don't know. I think Rath's the Ben 10 alien. Anyway, but this is purple.
This place used to be one of the highest ranking dorms in the entire academy, and done to it. There he is. Jones.
He's trying to drive his dual disc.
What are you doing? Percy. He's one of the admins of the Barrying clan. That's not good. He won't stand a chance. Shh. They don't know we're here. Let's keep it that way. Well, Mr. Turner, I'm waiting. And once I make my move, it'll be your last move. So I'm giving you one chance to surrender. That's a good one. That's an honestly good one. You are one of the lowest ranking duelists I have ever seen, Turner. The only reason why you're here is because of how desperate your father is of making you a successful person. So just make your move already so I can end this. It's gonna be destroyed. I'll say. Percy took down Havoc for crying out loud. He doesn't stand a chance. In that
Who
case,
didn't take down
I'll
Havoc?
be here to back him up when he does. Very well, but it's your funeral, Evolution Dimension Man. Wait, how did you know I was from... It's my turn!
How did you
I
know?
draw! Access denied.
What?
Bruh. You already drew, you idiot.
Oh, god damn it!
Move. Oh, well, in that case, I
So what do you
summoned
do?
to the
Does Dex
field
refuse to
Performer C
let him
Boomer Ball.
refuse to like let it go? Oh god,
I
Performer
activate his
C's.
effect, which lets me destroy one monster on the field.
Okay.
I choose to destroy one of your monsters. But I have no monsters on the field. That's not quite correct. For you see, the cards in your hand, which some are most likely monsters, are actually close to the field according to the duel pad. Therefore, I'm able to target them since they're technically counted as being on the field.
No.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
That's not how that works at all.
Use your effect. Wait. Why can't I target them?
Because that's not how that works.
These monsters are in my hand. They're not on the field. You can't target them.
Jones Turner. He makes Brave Max look like a brilliant
Boomer,
duelist
deactivate your
extraordinaire.
effect.
You can't deactivate a card
You
effect like
just
that.
activated it. You can't choose to deactivate it.
Unless it
now.
has skill drain.
You have no choice but to target and destroy your own monster.
Good thing it's a pendulum.
Fine then. I set Mirror Force and end my turn. Thanks for telling me what your card is. Well, that's the rule. You have to tell your opponent what you're setting.
No, you don't.
And who told you that? Some guy in the same dorm as me. Why am I not surprised? I draw. Prepare yourself, Jones. I summon to the field the Liquid Lead Slug. Activating his effect, I draw a card. And I can activate a different effect depending on the card I drew.
Spell.
Since it's a spell card, I can now activate one of two effects. The effect I choose is to destroy your face down card. So bye-bye, Mirror Force. Not that that would have helped you in this situation. Now I summon to the field my Liquid Lead Starfish. And I use these two monsters to build the overlay network.
Wasn't one level 3 and another level 4?
I overlay my level 3 Liquid Lead Slug and Starfish to Exceed Summon Ponyon, the Liquid Lead Stream.
Yeah, I counted one too many times.
Cool. I didn't know I was battling a jellyfish. He's not a jellyfish. Forget it.
Isn't
I
this the guy with the
activate my
instant
spell
win?
card Liquid Lead Offering. This spell card allows me to get rid of all of Ponyon's overlay units.
This is
But in
the
return,
fish looks like a
you
pigeon.
take 500 points of damage for each of them. And this is only to soften you up. Honestly, this is going to be one of the easiest duels I have ever participated in. Ponyon, do your stuff! Uh-oh. You stand no chance, Jones. No chance!
What?
Wait. Why did I take damage? That's because of the face-down trap you destroyed.
You bluffed him?
What?
I don't
That's
think you're
not
smart enough to
Mirror
do a
Force.
bluff.
No, it's the trap card Performer C Formation. And when it's destroyed, any effect damage I would have taken this turn is inflicted to you instead. So bye-bye. You bluffed. No matter. That's a desperate move in order to try and save yourself.
It's also an obvious one.
I set 2 cards and end my turn.
You got outsmarted by
I'm
Jones
joining the
Turner.
Barian clan just to get back at the evolution dimension.
Where did
was a
you go
foolish
wrong?
mistake, if I say so myself. If that is what you're really planning, how do you know so much about me? Draw! I use Performer C Turner Rath and Baliali in the Pendulum Scale. I don't get it. Where's the skill coming from? You're supposed to be a low rank. A loser. With these 2 monsters, I've completed my Pendulum Scale. So I now Pendulum Summon from my hand Performer C Reef Tail Magician and Performer C Rathogator. I don't get it. How are you doing this? And I also Pendulum Summon from my extra deck Performer C Boomer Ball. Where did Jones learn how to pendulum summon like that? You're about to find out. Now, since Rath of Jones was pendulum summoned, I can destroy cards on the field equal to the number of pendulum monsters on the field.
There's 5.
I have 3 pendulum cards
Alright,
as monsters, so I can destroy that many cards. I'll get rid of your 2 face downs and Ponyon. No, I won't let you. I activate my 2 trap cards. First, I'll activate Liquid Lead Cocoon, which prevents Ponyon from being destroyed for the rest of this turn. Then I'll activate my second trap before it's destroyed. Battle Mania! Your monsters must attack.
But you're going to be the one taking all the effect damage.
What's going on? No clue.
Oh, you know, that's right, because it was his turn.
Oh, what a shame.
The effect damage
It's
effect
not
was only
like
with
I
the
have
end
a
phase.
strategy to get past it. First, I'll use Turner Raph's special ability. Since he's in the pendulum zone, he lets me add the Performer C trap card that you just destroyed back to my hand. And now, since Boomer Ball's a tuner monster, I'll tune him with my Rapogator.
I mean, Jones Turner
Synchro
was...
summon.
Jones Turner was a
Synchro
Magician's
summon,
Purple who
level
played
9,
Invoked, don't
Performer
forget.
C Cannonball Magician. Oh, and as an additional bonus, I'll use Reef Tail Magician's special ability. It allows it to gain 100 attack points equal to that of my combined pendulum scale. My combined scale is 10, since I've got an 8 and 2, so his attack points rise by 1,000. Now, that trap card prevents your monster from being destroyed, right? Well, there's nothing telling me that I can't put your monster face down, and that's Cannonball's effect. When he's summoned, your monster goes to face down defense position. No! Battle! Cannonball, attack! Ponyon can't be destroyed by battle. Then it's a good thing I don't intend to destroy it. When Cannonball Magician battles a monster that's in defense mode, it's automatically sent to the graveyard. No! I don't believe what I'm seeing. Think there's something he's not telling us?
Clearly.
How can you do this? Now, Reef Tail Magician! Attack his life points directly! Go! Splash Magic Attack! Not so fast! I summon Liquid Lead Cephalopod! With this monster's effect, not only can I summon it from my hand, but I negate your monster's attack. Ah well, I'll get you next time. I set 2 cards face down and end my turn. He didn't even tell me what he was setting. Had he been hiding this whole time? You know, you were right about earlier. This is going to be no problem for me. No. I will not allow this low-ranked duelist to beat me. Chaos, draw! No. I know that technique. It's the same one Minus used to get the card to beat me.
So that's where they're using the Chaos Draw against Jones.
I activate from my hand Silent Coast. Its effects will come into play later. But for now, I'll tribute my Liquid Lead Octo to use its other effect, which brings Ponyon back from my graveyard to the field. But he won't be staying. Because now, I'm giving him an upgrade. Go! Rank up Magic, skip Chaos! Oh no. Rank up, eh? Yep. Now by discarding my Liquid Lead Fish, I can now rank up my Liquid Lead Ponyon into a Chaos Xyz that's double its rank. Now let's go, Chaos Xyz Evolution! Appear before us, rank 6, King Red Wave, the Liquid Lead Ocean!
Oh boy.
That's his Chaos Xyz monster? I don't know where this skill came from, Mr. Turner, but I'm putting an end to it. Now, Silent Coast gets rid of King Red Wave's Chaos Overlay unit, but that's so his effects can activate. Battle! King Red Wave! Attack his monsters! Oh, and here's a little surprise. When King Red Wave battles a monster, they're all destroyed, and you take damage equal to their combined attack! This duel is over! Attack! Performer C Cannonball Magician!
Trap card open.
Go!
Where did this skill come from? I know he's purple. I've answered this one before. Skip. And now we return to Jones Turner's competence. What a puke that I said that aloud.
I got you, Turner. Go,
Anyway.
King Red Wave. Attack him! I don't think so. I play the quick play spell, Performer C, Bubble Illusion. With this spell card, none of my Performer C monsters can be destroyed by your card effects this turn. What? No! Yep. And that means this battle is still on. No! I won't let that happen! I activate the effect of Liquid Lead Starfish! By banishing it, along with my Liquid Lead Slug, I don't take any damage from this battle. And my monster can't be destroyed by battle, so I'm safe. No matter, because now I know your weakness. Your monster may be big and bad with its destruction effects and its inability to be destroyed by battle. But if I can get past all that, dealing damage won't be too hard. Yeah? Well, good luck with that. I end my turn! I still just can't believe what I'm seeing. What's the deal with Jones and all this skill? Why would he keep all this hidden? He knows that Persons is from the evolution dimension, then how much else does he truly know? My move! Draw! Get it. Turner.
He was running
answer
back
me.
the entire time?
Where did this skill come from? Were you hiding this whole time? That's none of your concern. Honestly, what should be your concern are the plans that you're probably gonna have to pull off sooner or later. What are you talking about? Well, you'll find out what I'm talking about eventually. Now, on with the duel. I play Performer C Schedule, which adds one Performer C card straight to my hand. Next, I'll use Performer C Bali Ali's Pendulum ability, which draws another Performer C card from my deck. Now I perform a Pendulum Summon. You can't. King Redwave only allows you to summon Xyz monsters from your extra deck. You can't Pendulum Summon. Pendulum monsters from my extra deck, maybe. But Pendulum Summoning can be done with monsters both from the hand and extra deck. Therefore, you can stop me from summoning Pendulum monsters from my extra deck, but you can't stop me from summoning Pendulum monsters from my hand. That's actually correct. How did you... Now, I
So you're saying his weakness would be rituals too?
Performer C Aqua Actresses. And since they're both level 4, I use them to build the overlay network. You can Xyz summon too? That's right. I overlay these two to Xyz summon Performer C Pengugician.
Looks like
Now I'll
Stitch.
activate a familiar trap card that you may be already aware of.
With a hat, he gained weight and
Formation.
a little
And
thing.
with it, all of my monsters gain attack equal to my combined pendulum scale times 100. That's 1,000 extra attack for all of them.
Oh boy.
In case you weren't wondering. Now let's go, Pengugician! Get him! Whatever. More damage for me. Not quite. By using up one of Pengugician's overlay units, he can attack you directly this turn.
Oh boy.
Wait, what? Go, Feathers of Fury! And if I'm not mistaken, your monster's effect allows you to win the duel if I don't conduct my battle phase this turn. But since I did technically conduct my battle phase this turn, not only does my direct attack save all of my monsters from your King Redwave's effect, but me battling this turn also protects me from your monster's win condition. That monster has an automatic win condition?
That you knew about?
How did you know about my monster's win condition?
I can read.
Simple. I read the cards.
Go!
I'm guessing nobody really does that in our days.
Yeah.
I end my turn.
Look, we're Yu-Gi-Oh players.
So,
Do you want to read Nirvana High Paladin?
Yet? Because if you don't, I do plan on winning this duel on the next turn. Or at the very least, this turn.
Do you want to try to understand Inspector Border? It can be done, but it's not easy.
get through you in order to do so, then so be it. But I will not lose to a low rank like you! I can't risk my Chaos Draw again. Not after Ridley. So I'll have to try this instead. This card isn't any use to me at the moment. But no matter. All I have to do is attack, and all of your monsters will be wiped out, along with the rest of your life points. King Red Wave, get! Before you conduct your battle phase, let me tell you a little fact. Hang Magician has a nice little quick effect. It allows him to destroy one spell or trap card on the field. Why would you... No. You put 2 and 2 together? If you conduct your attack, I'll use Penguagician's special ability to destroy Performer C formation. And when I do...
You'll take all the effect
the
damage.
you would take is nullified. And I take it instead. Meaning, ding 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 ding, we have a winner!
You can't
All of that
win.
effect damage will be dealt to your face instead of mine. If I were to attack, he could activate his effect and lose. Well, I guess a little bit of the old you is still shining through. Thanks for telling me that, Turner. You just cost yourself the win. Is it? Or maybe it's because I want to finish you on my own terms instead of yours. No matter. You won't be able to resist this card. And my monster cannot be tributed or destroyed by any of your card effects. I set 1 card and end my turn. Fine. Draw!
And Magician will just attack directly again.
And it will be your last move. Activate Trap. Liquid Lead Barricade. Now, not only is my monster completely immune to any of your card effects, but you must attack King Redwave if able.
You have to attack King Red
You have
Wave
no
now.
choice but to do battle now, Turner. You shouldn't have told me your monster's effect. You've lost! In that case, I'll have to go beyond. Now, I Pendulum Summon from my hand Performer C Splash Maiden! Fine, more damage for me. I'm not done yet, genius. Now, normally I can use Splash Maiden's effect to destroy a card on the field, but that isn't gonna work against your monster. So instead, I overlay level 7 Reef Tail Magician and Splash Maiden. But prepare yourself. Come on out, great sorceress of the ocean, great sorceress of water. Splash onto the stage and show us your talents. No. No. No, it can't be. I Xyz Summon. Rank 7, Performer C Splash Paladin! It can't be!
What? Oh, Jesus Christ. Now this is some legendary card, I assume.
That's not possible. Wait, pendulum cards like that exist? Yeah.
A Pendulum Xyz.
Cards like that are really rare. Only the best Lancers have access to those. How does Jones Turner, of all people, have one?
Evidently he's one of the best
When did you
Lancers.
get one of those? Not really a time I'd like to answer questions, thank you very much. Just worry about his effect. When he's summoned, all other water monsters I control can't be destroyed by any of the card effects.
He hasn't there hasn't been any Pendulum other cards.
To my combined pendulum
There
scale times 200. Combine that with my trap card, and he gains 3,000 extra attack points. No! All he has to do now is activate his Penguagician's effect. He can attack me directly and end this! He could. Or he couldn't. Now! Splash Paladin! Attack his King Red Wave! You fool! You cost yourself the win! Your other monsters may be unaffected by my card effects, but your paladin isn't! King Redwave, use your effect and give me my victory! Then go ahead, activate his effect. Very well then. Go! Ah!
The effect inactivates.
If Splash Paladin would have been destroyed by a card effect, I can use up an overlay unit instead. Your monster survives, but you still take damage. This duel is over.
Since it wasn't destroyed, the damage still goes through.
Did you just see what I saw? Jones
Won a duel.
actually won? Fair and square? No way. How did I lose to you?
The universe imploded.
Anyone can lose given the right circumstances. I should know. What is important right now is this war that's going on. And I think it's time for you and our guests to act on it. Isn't that right, Draco and Hugo? What? Wait, you knew we were here? What? You were here the whole time? Yeah, might as well. Hello, surprise, boo,
Happy birthday.
etc. Jones, what's going on? How are you? When were you?
Good.
Well, let's leave those stories for another day, shall we? Oh, and Percy, you can drop the act now. I think it's about time for you to do that anyway. What happened? Where'd he go? He's teleported between dimensions. Can't pinpoint where, though. No telling where he's ended up.
It'll be a problem again, apparently. It's one of the few of these that have survived the encounter.
Well, let's worry about him some other day. Right now, I have a few questions I'd like to ask you, Percy. Hugo's got a point.
Actually, he's one of the only that have survived. What did Havoc survive? His body did.
The act?
Him?
What was that about?
Not really.
Well, I guess he does have a point there. What? What are you talking about? What? Well, I think now is a better time than ever. Hugo, Draco, do you recall the meeting that you had before you came here? Wait, how did you... Simply put, we have a spy working for the Barrier Clan at the moment. He has earned their trust and has leaked this information to us. Wait, that was you? Correct. But I thought you were a member of the Barrier Clan.
That's right.
That's
Wrong guy teleported out. My bad. Sorry. It's like they're all played by the same actor.
You see, I truly am from the evolution dimension, and believe in the cause of ridding the dimension of its perfection obsessions. However, the story of me being a part of the Barrier Clan isn't quite what you think. After I realized that our dimension's goals were too obsessive and needed correcting, I decided to leave the evolution dimension, and eventually I came in contact with the Lancers. They interrogated me, and I explained everything about our dimension to them. The Lancers told me that they had experiences with cross-dimensional wars. And it was truly through me how the Lancers discovered the evolution dimension, and evolution summoning as a whole. After I explained to them about our dimension, they agreed that they would help me set things right, but on one condition. I would join their ranks, and they would study my evolution cards.
So
I found comfort
you're a
with the
Lancer?
Lancers, and eventually, my first mission was sought out for me. The Lancers were secretly studying the Barrier Clan.
I mean, it was a
for
Lancer,
some
but still.
time now. And my first assignment was to join them as an agent, and not only gain their trust, but gain information about their plans. So I followed their terms, disguised myself as an agent working for them, joined the Phoenix University Lancers tournament, and did everything I did just so I could gain their trust. Granted, I wasn't expecting myself to become an admin.
So Percy was
but I
a
guess I have
double
quite a
agent.
skilled duelist, if I do say so myself. I don't play. So, you're a double agent? Essentially, yes. So you only joined the Barbarian Clan just to get on your good side and learn them. Kinda doing a cruddy job of stopping them if I say so myself.
Huh.
I mean, you let them invade one of our bases. Draco, there's a right time and a wrong time to blow cover. That was the wrong time. I had to continue gaining the Barbarian Clan's trust.
Yeah, best to just let the
But
base be
now,
raided.
I think it's the right time to reveal myself. Oh, really? Well, why now? Simple. The Barbarian Clan are losing the battle against the Organization of the Forgotten. The only leader still standing is Minos. And once he is dealt with, if he is dealt with, the victory will be claimed. See your point. Well, even so, how do we know we can trust you? How do we know you're not lying just to cover your tracks again? You got a point, Draco. I think this should prove it. Commander, the results are in. The Barbarian Clan is losing the battle against the Organization. Excellent work, Agent Percy. Now, meet with everyone else in the rendezvous point. They'll explain the situation to our Lancers.
So, Jones learned from the Lancers, I guess? He went to the Lancer database, maybe?
That's one of the Lancer admins. That means you're telling the truth. I hope this is enough to gain your trust. I suppose, but I've got my eye on you. Well, if that's the case, then what do we do now? Now, I suggest the three of us return to the rendezvous point. We must meet back with the Lancers so we can join the fight against the limping organization once the war is complete. Very well then. Right, spying's over. And the clash between Minos and Nephilis is inevitable. Ugh. Got so much flag for me to get back. Percy? Tell me something. Was everything you said to Havoc true? Was it all true? I know it's hard to trust me now, Hugo, but I truly do care about the state of our dimension. And I know we must set it right. But for now, let's just worry about this. Thanks. I'm just glad to know that I'm not alone in this. So are you sure this is the place?
No.
Positive, sir. He's located here. Excellent. Then we can end this.
Imagine if he beats Mephiles.
You know what they say about chests, Nicholas. If all else fails, go for the king.
I don't play chess. Stay tuned for the conclusion of the Barbarian arc. Who do you think will win this duel, Minos or Mephiles? Well, at the end of the Barbarian arc, odds are Mephiles is winning. It's like that was essentially with Dragon Ball Z. He freaking in who will win between Goku and Frieza. Who will win and who will die? Find out at next episode in Frieza Dies. Thanks for the spoiler and answering your own question. Look, it's surprising that Jones Turner is actually a competent duelist who isn't bubbling over himself. But let's not forget, he did star as an invoked duelist in Magician's Purple. So, here's what my theory is on all this. There's a theory we like Jack Sparrow, the pirate, is like, the way he talks, he sounds like he's drunk 24/7. But here's the thing. It's never really said, I don't think, whether or not Jack is actually drunk 24/7. So a headcanon that some people think of is that Jack isn't drunk. He's just speaking like that naturally to get people to think that he is drunk and underestimate him. That way, when he's actually a very competent and skilled fighter, it catches them off guard. My idea with this is that actually Jones Turner is a competent duelist through all this. He just acts as a giant idiot to get people's guard down. That way, when he does his competent moves, it's more surprising. Plus, I sometimes play as an idiot that doesn't do anything right, so I kind of know how those characters are like. That's just my 2 cents on it. At least that's how I explain it. At least, you know, when the world's burning, at least it'll make a bit more sense. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's actually, I don't know. Hey, it makes more sense for him being a Lancer than Daddy gave the corporation money. Maybe they knew he had skill the entire time. Just putting that out there. If you disagree with me, fine. If you agree with me, fine. If you unsubscribe from me, fine. If you subscribe, whatever. I'm just kidding. Later.